Yesterday, there's some 16-year-old girl. What happened with this girl? On your dad or something?
We did something real cool. We saw a comment on our MySpace, actually, the day before the show, the night before the show, that said, come to your show tomorrow, it's going to be my Sweet 16, and, I'm just so excited to see you guys. So basically, before the show, my dad went out and said, I'm looking for a girl named Allie. So then, a bunch of hands went up, obviously. And then he narrowed it down specifically with, please be honest, whose birthday is it? It's Sweet 16, and then we found the girl, and then we gave her front row tickets.
Seriously, that's pretty cool. I mean, even for you guys and all the stuff that you've done over the last few years, that's got to be a little bit of a highlight.
Yeah, any moment we're able to, really, bless our fans and give them something special, we try to do that.
Isn't it weird, too, and especially for you, since you've been doing this, you were on Broadway, when you were, 2.5 or whatever, since you were 6. But is it weird to be so gigantic in the one genre, yet it seems like you guys have to keep introducing yourselves over and over again?
It's amazing. I think, now to see that it's across the board, it's the moms and the dads and the kids that are coming to the shows, and they're all really enjoying it. And just to see that it's kind of like a family event is really cool. And age doesn't really matter when it comes to just having fun listening to some music.
Yeah. And even though you're the youngest of the three, you've always kind of been the lead. I mean, the whole thing started out around you. What were your lazy no account brothers doing while you were busting your butt on Broadway when you were a kid?
Yeah, it's cool. I think kind of we're doing our own things. Kevin and Joe were doing commercials and things like that, and keeping busy with that. And then eventually Joe moved into Broadway as well, and he did a show. So we all kind of did our things, and the fact that we came together to make the band was pretty great.
Sure, but do you remind them when they give you the little brother treatment? Do you remind them, hey, this all started with me, guys. Me first. Do you remind them?
Yeah, I think for us, we treat each other with an equal level of respect. They're never doing the whole picking on the younger brother thing.
You're way too nice, because I'm mean to my siblings. I don't even. Where did you guys grow up, and what water did you drink?
Yeah, no, I think for us, it's like we don't see the point in arguing on stage or anything like that. Of course we do have our little things here and there. We are brothers that are together 24/7. But we find our moments to just have fun and not argue and all that.
What's the last thing that you guys got in a fight about?
Ooh, last thing. Man, I can't even remember. I think it was who was going to drive the golf.
Right.
We were going golfing yesterday actually. Joe was like, I'm going to drive. And I was like, dude, I'm in the driver's seat.
Anybody who really opened your eyes and you went, hey, when we do our tour, we should do it like this?
Yeah, I think for all of us, the Backstreet Boys tour was pretty crazy. I mean, just the production that they had on that tour kind of blew all of our minds. Just watching how it really became an event and not just like a show was really cool.
Now, you and your brothers in a street fight against any three members of the Backstreet Boys, who wins?
Ooh, I do not know. Man, those guys are pretty ripped, all of them.
I think you could take Howie. I really do think you could take Howie.
Nice guy.
I love it. You know what? Honestly, you've done this very, very well. You give all the right answers. They're all very nice guys. I'm sure it would go to a time limit draw. We would share the championship equally. Except AJ would cut you.
He's a drunk dude. He just
he's pretty cool though. Yeah. I gotta admit, his whole attitude is it's so cool.
What was there a seminal moment? I mean, was it at the American Music Awards in 2007 when the girls jumped up on stage, or was there a moment where you guys went, okay, now this is different. Now this is different from everything we've done before.
Yeah, there was definitely a moment. I think it was right before we went on tour with Miley. We played a show in Texas. Actually, the Texas State Fair was one of our shows, and 50,000 people showed up. And we were kind of, I mean, for all of us, it was just a shock. We didn't know what to do with ourselves on that stage. But I think that was one of the moments in all of our lives where we kind of just looked at each other and say, all right, this is different.
And leading up to that moment, how in the world does Columbia Records, because I don't know if you guys know this, Columbia Records dropped them at the end of 2007, and then Hollywood picked up. How does Columbia drop you guys? It was so obvious that there were big things coming.
You know what? I don't know. I think that we're so happy with our home now.
Sure.
At Hollywood. And, I think done so much for us, and they've really been the support that we needed and that we now have.
Oh, I was going to say, maybe it was because of the fisticuffs you got in with Backstreet Boys. Maybe that's what it is.
Oh, yeah, see, it was that fight. It was the fight that you already had.
Yeah, but they were, it was a good learning experience for both, I think.
That's all good. Yeah, sure it was. That was a very politically correct answer to just a completely nonsense question. That was very good. Before we go, Lauren's got 5 questions that she wants to ask. We call it tap out. Anything you don't want to answer, you just say tap out. We all walk away friends, okay?
Sounds good.
Here we go.
What's your favorite song on the radio right now?
Ooh, favorite song on the radio? Man. Oh, Chris Brown Forever. I love that song.
It's a good song.
Question 2, what's your favorite fast food place and what do you order?
Man, favorite fast food place. I'd say Burger King and the chicken sandwich.
They do have a good chicken sandwich. Question number 3, who is the hottest girl in the whole wide world?
The hottest girl in the whole wide world. I don't know, I think Megan Fox is pretty...
Dude, and for a minute, did you hear that she was almost single?
I did hear that. I got really excited.
Us too.
Question number 4, how much money do you have in your wallet right now?
In my wallet right now?
Yeah, don't lie.
I don't have any cash in my wallet right now.
I don't believe you.
No, seriously, I don't have any cash. But we did just get these awesome Ryan Reynolds fans. I think he's hilarious.
Oh, okay. That's cool. That's cool. And he could give you tips so that you could get more buff and kick Backstreet Boys' ass. There actually is the bonus Jonas. Frank the Tank joins up for the TV show this fall, right?
Yeah, Frankie's our little brother. He's 7.
Yeah.
He has, he basically runs the show. He has his own band that he's pretty excited about right now. But I think that one day he might join.
And speaking of ages and all that, don't you turn 16 here in a couple of months?
I do turn 16 in September.
Yeah, happy birthday in advance. So what car are you gonna drive legally?
Well, I actually am looking at a car right now. I'm hoping to get pretty soon. It's Mustang GT 1968. It's awesome.
Good for you. Good for you. Yeah, no more golf carts for you. Let's see. Then once you turn 16, then you go, okay, fellas. Yeah, you can drive the golf cart. I'm going to be driving my 68 Stang
on the golf course. In fact.
Absolutely. Who's the better golfer out of the 3 of you?
Actually, I've been playing the longest, so I am. But we're all, we would love to play. As far as golf goes, I mean, like, it's really hard to become a good golfer because it's like the hardest sport ever. But we all enjoy playing, and it's kind of a good way to like relax and get our mind off of the craziness sometimes.
Well, yeah. Well, have a great time on the rest of this tour, and obviously you're in Southern California really soon. Are you there now?
We are not in Southern. We are in Oklahoma City right now.
Oh, jeez. So, but then you guys are moving across the country. Southern California, what next weekend?
They're like in Anaheim. They're in a few places in SoCal.
So cool. So
yeah, we're gonna be all over the place. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We're actually shooting a 3D movie in Anaheim, which is gonna be so great.
Yeah, since you're not coming to Las Vegas, then we'll push everybody to get out there to come and see you in Anaheim.
Yeah, for sure. Actually, we have a special guest joining us on that show. I can't give away any names, but it's going to be really exciting.
Does it rhyme with Smiley, guyless?
No, it's somebody else. It's a lot of fun. I think people are going to be surprised.
Cool.
Well, if we don't see you before then, happy birthday in September. And
thank you so much.
We'll have to go out